If you can multitask with your phone, you can multitask with your snack. Rebisco Extreme. Filling, satisfies craving, energy booster, OMG! Multitask with Extreme. It's chocolate, it's biscuit, it's extreme!
Yan ang pamilya ko. Sarap ng feeling kapag kasama sila. Namiss ko to.
Ako o Rebisco?
Siyempre naman, yung Rebisco. Ang nagpapasarap ng feeling ko, pamilya ko at Rebisco.
One combi, different combinations. Wafer, cream, and cracker. Cracker, cream, and wafer. Wafer, cracker, and cream. Combi. Kahit anong combi, always a great combination.
Etong bar ko, over sa choco.
Sa akin, over sa choco ang cake. Pati feeling. Fudge din pala bar mo? Fudge bar. Over sa choco.
Over sa sarap. Fudgy ko yan!
Hansel Crackers, oh! Pa-share! Hansel Crackers, fandasen ang sarap, fandasen ang saya!
Dahil sobrang special ka, si Luis mismo ang nagtunaw at nagtimpla ng tsokolate para sakto ang tamis nito.
Lahat ng ito para sa'yo. Bagong Rebisco Crackers Choco. May pasobra dahil special ka.
If you can multitask with your phone, you can multitask with your snack. Rebisco Extreme. Filling, satisfies craving, energy booster, OMG! Multitask with Extreme. It's chocolate, it's biscuit, it's extreme!
Yan ang pamilya ko. Sarap ng feeling kapag kasama sila. Namiss ko to.
Ako o Rebisco?
Siyempre naman, yung Rebisco. Ang nagpapasarap ng feeling ko, pamilya ko at Rebisco.
One combi, different combinations. Wafer, cream, and cracker. Cracker, cream, and wafer. Wafer, cracker, and cream. Combi. Kahit anong combi, always a great combination.
This is now the fourth match here on the fourth day of the Rebisco Volleyball League Girls 18 and Under National Finals 2019. Isa Chong still with Jay De La Cruz. From here, the Ynares Sports Arena in Pasig City, we have just seen a very great matchups the past three games, very. And now we are coming in to another highly anticipated matchup between 3BB Nakarnnont Thailand and Adamson University, our national capital region, regional champions, that is. And of course, we have seen earlier, there were people commenting, thank you to Rebisco Volleyball League for challenging a great team or a competitive team such as 3BB. Always, people are always watching out for them as well. And of course, these two teams are undefeated right now. And whoever will win technically will already be first in their pool. Speaking of team standings, let's check this out. Adamson University with a 3-0 win-loss record, and 3BB Nakarnnont 2-0 this time.
Now, Adamson University will be facing a tough challenger against 3BB. You have to remember 3BB, they have been decimating their opponents this past two games, and Adamson University will be in for a fight here in this match.
Definitely a really exciting matchup coming up, but right now let us first meet the match officials and the starters for both squads.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you our officials for this match. First referee, Joy De Imos, national referee. Second referee, Jason Altarejos, national referee. is now. It's the starting lineup for 3BB Nakarnnont Thailand Sports School, Thailand. Starting with player number 1, team captain, Aunanong Saisli. At number 4, Supacha Kamtalaksa. Player number 5, Wimonrat Thanapan. Player number 7, Suchanan Nanodorn. Player number 10, Sawapa Susok. And at number 11, Donpon Sinfo. The libero, player number 9, Jidapa Nahuanong. Head coach, Mr. Thanakit Inliang. And now it's time to meet the starting lineup for Adamson University, starting with player number 2, Kyla Elvidale Cordora. At number 6, Mayan Nike. Player number 8, Von Elena D. Makulangan. Player number 9, game captain, Kate Noril Santiago. At number 13, April Kyle Tagsip. Player number 15, Ayesha Tara Huegos. The libero, player number 11, Julia Dawn Lopena. Head coach is Lerma Heron. This is match number 20 here at the Rebisco Volleyball League. The future of Philippine volleyball begins here. Also, Rebisco is proud to bring you Sambansa. Rebisco supports the national volleyball.
There we have it. We just met the starters for 3BB and Adamson. Pretty much the same lineup here, Jay. We have on the floor for 3BB, Saisri, Kamtaraksa, Susok, Nandorn, Wongsifa, Chongmang Fan, and their libero Na Huanong. Whereas for Adamson University, we have on the floor Cordora, Santiago, Nike, Tagsip, Huegos, Timokulangan, and their libero Lopena.
There's going to be an intense matchup, especially in the setting department. Got Von Alena de Makulangan for Adamson. And for 3BB, they'll be starting with Supacha Kamtare Aksa in the setting department. We'll see on how will they distribute the offense for their respective teammates.
And that will be a strong attack there by team captain Saisri for 3BB early on.
Magiging mahirap din yung mga trabaho ng middle blockers dito ng Adamson, of course, led by Tagsip, April Tagsip.
Of course, some of these players from 3BB, actually 2 of them already part of the official 3BB team in Thailand.
Yes,
that is Saisri and Susuk. Santiago will get that first point for Adamson University.
You know, for Adamson, they really just have to play their game here. They need not to be intimidated.
Now serving first, Kate Santiago. Saisri again. With that strong attack, that was just too strong.
Ayan na yung mga atake ni Aunanong Saisri. As you see the replay, ang layo rin niya sa net. But her approach, very lethal. Reminds you of an Eliza Valdez attack.
Definitely, Eliza Valdez, speaking of, already played for the team of 3BB.
Yes.
This was 2017, 2018. Timokulangan setting that one up for Cordona, but that will not go over the net. That will be an error on the side of Adamson.
Na-alarm na kagad si Coach Lerma dito because if you're the attackers, you have to be aware as well kung ano yung magiging movement ng mga defenders sila. Hinihingi ni Coach Lerma na mag-adjust si Cordora base doon sa binibigay sa kanya ng depensa.
Meanwhile, good first ball. And that will be Huegos, no-go, free ball over to the Adamson side. This time, great combination play, but that will be rejected by 3BB.
You can see the respect na binibigay ng 3BB Nakarnnont kay Huegos. Ayesha Huegos was met with 3 blockers right there in the middle. And immediately, Coach Lerma replaced her with Raisa Rica Blanca.
4-1 is our score right now. 3BB in the lead. Timokulangan setting that one up for Santiago. Rejected, but that will go out. And the point for Adamson.
For Adamson, they'll be getting their points galing din sa mga errors dito ng 3BB.
And we are seeing Nike now on the floor for Adamson. Tagsip, probably their tallest player.
Oh, yes.
From Adamson now serving, and Saisri will not get a touch there. That will go out.
Like what I said earlier, the attacker should adjust whatever the defense will give them. Saisri able to adjust on her attack because there were two blockers in her front. Pero lumutang lang yung palo ni Aunanong.
That will be set up for Susok, but net touch for the girls from Adamson University.
Too frisky right there, coming from May Enrique.
Nonong Saisri still on the line for 3BB. That would be an over reception and a lifting violation called on Adamson.
That is a catch and throw. Alena de Maculangan attempted what we could say a layup attempt. Talking about basketball on that second try. Joy de Uimus, our first referee.
Good first ball right there. Rica Blanca will not make that work. Rica Blanca trying again. This time a drop attempt for Susok will not go. Nike. That will be good for Donfon Sinfo.
Nagkakaroon ng lack of communication on the side of Adamson, especially on the offensive end. Kanina nagkabanggaan yung setter si Damacolangan at si Santiago. Nobody talking who will get that ball, who will get that set.
Meanwhile, we are seeing great distribution of balls on the side of 3BB, and that will be a service ace. Courtesy of 3BB, we will be heading to our first technical timeout. 8-3 is our score. We'll be right back. Eight to 3, our score right now. 3BB with this lead. There's a lot to expect from this team of 3BB Thailand. Two, if I'm not mistaken, of their players are already teammates rather, with some players that will be playing for the national team this SEA Games. And that will be another service ace coming off that first technical timeout.
The girls of Coach Lerma Heron has to relax here as Lalong Isip, the team captain, replacing Cordora. Mag-relax na sila para maayos sila maka-execute sa defense at sa offense.
Good first ball, nice dig right there. Nike will try, and 3BB will be able to return that ball.
Nike celebrated that too early right there, but she's getting her groove.
Lalong Isip will try to attack now. Still able to keep that ball alive. Lalong Isip again, rejected this time. That was Susok. Rejected that ball. Along with Sinfo, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see this again.
Lalong Isip, she had some hesitation under her approach. It's really a low jump, but that's not how high Lalong Isip jumps. May tataas pa yan.
3BB still making that work, almost scoring a point there for their squad. Strong hit by Saofa Susok.
And 3BB is just letting Adamson guess where will the next attack be here, Isa.
11 serving 3 is our count. That is a service ace. Miscommunication there for
the libero.
Santiago and the libero, yes, Lapena. Coach Lerma will call a timeout for Adamson. Let's listen in.
Ikaw pa yung libero. Ang atake nga, nilaki ng blocker, itatapat mo sa blocker. Pag hindi nga nag-isip ng atake nyo at hindi nga nag-isip ng isa-set mo, wala tayong ma-attack. Malalaki sila, mabibilis sila. So, kailangan pag-isipan yung atake. Ngayon, yung depensa natin, bantayan nyo yung mga tao nyo. Pag tumahimik kayo sa loob, wala. Baka hanggang 3 lang tayo.
Coach Lerma right there reminding the team to be more strategic when it comes to their hits.
That is correct.
Angling it properly as to avoid the blockers
That's correct.
for Team 3BB.
Everybody should communicate, especially if you're the Makolang. You have to recognize where the blockers of 3BB are. So that is where you could give that ball. Talking about a better percentage of where you can give that attack.
And of course, having to adjust around the strengths of your opponent. And from that timeout, Coach Lerma already acknowledged the quickness of this 3BB team, giving them right now a 10-point lead over Adamson University.
On the perspective of Coach Lerma Heron, nagiging nape-pressure lang itong mga players niya.
Reception there, nagkaroon ng regalo si Don Ponsinfo there. That was Susok rather.
Susok, eh. And on the other side, nagiging tentative din minsan yung kilos ng Adamson dito.
Nakarnnont Thailand on the line. Santiago able to dig, and Nike's attack will not go. That was a Don Sinfon this time, sending that ball flying outside of the court.
But on that previous attack, as you see this replay here, the attack of Don Sinfo, yung palo kanina ni Luike, that is the one that Coach Lerma has been looking for her players. They need more of that if you're Adamson University.
Rica Blanca will be rejected by Nanudorn and Sinfo, which will lead us to our second technical timeout of the set. 16-3 is the score, 3BB with the lead.
Mr. Jonathan Silang, the president of Rebisco, a big hand, and welcome, sir, for joining us here at the Rebisco Volleyball League. It's great to have you truly in our follows. Thank you.
Okay, bakit? Ang pala niyo ganun lang eh. Natandaan niyo yung 7 months na
We just saw there, President of Rebisco, Mr. Jonathan Nan. Of course, thank you so much for your presence, gracing us with your presence today. And great avenue, of course, for these girls under 18, very young, to really showcase their talent and potential here at the Rebisco Volleyball League.
Kasi kanina nakita rin natin katabi ni Mr. Jonathan Nang, si Mr. Freddy Infante of Metro Sports.
The two people who are making this happen.
Yes.
For these young girls. Nice dig there by Santiago. Rica Blanca will try to send that back. No. Oh, that was just set too close to the net, and there was nothing that Don Sinfo could have done with that ball.
And one thing Adamson could do here is also force 3BB to make mistakes tulad nung kanina. Of course, magsisimula sa kanilang mga atake.
Right, so Rica Blanca serving. Don Sinfo trying again. Over reception. Lalo isip this time. Grazing the blocker's hands, and that ball goes out.
Again, going to percentages. Good recognition by the Makolangan. Lalong isip, malayo yung middle blocker doon, which is Suchanan Nanudorn. So, good idea by Lalong isip to immediately hit that one.
Successful attempt there for Suchana Nanudorn.
I thought you were gonna give that ball. Ikaw na magbibigyan ng free ball eh.
Kanina pa tayo. 17-15, 3BB with the lead. That is our score right now. If you had just tuned in, we are live at the Rebisco Volleyball League Facebook page. Please do share and have your friends tune in. That is good for Nike. Nike. Oh, That would be a point for 3BB, rather.
That is a beautiful attack by May Anique. Again, yun yung mga kailangan nila. However, they need to execute properly. Nique was called for a net touch. Again, they need to do more of that. They're on the right track here, Isa.
That's right, but also being careful with their attacks. Lalong isip will be rejected once again. By the middle blockers of 3BB. And now Coach Lermo will call for a timeout again. Let's listen in.
Mag-isip ka, pwede mag-isip. Kanina ka pa nainis, touch net ka. Tingnan mo yung uniform mo, lousy. Ipasok mo sa loob. Tapusin mo, pagpalo mo, alam nga naman mag-landing ka ng nakaganyan. Gamitin mo yung core mo pag-landing mo. Hindi mo ginagamit core mo, kaya kanina ka pa touch net eh. Tapos may inis ka. Oh, okay lang ba sa inyo? Single digit kayo. Oh, magtrabaho ka.
Adamson!
Just a really difficult task for the attackers of Coach Lermo because again, a reminder of you have to think about kung ano yung binibigay sa'yo ng depensa, mag-a-adjust ka.
And of course, important thing is to follow through on your attacks as well.
They just did that.
Still able to make that work. That was Saofa Susok from 3BB. Ang lapit na nun sa antena but still able to score for her squad.
Difficult times for Adamson here, Isa.
Santiago lalong isip with the attack down the middle, finding the open and getting that to land, scoring another point for Adamson.
At that point, lalong isip was ready to try anything para makalusot na sa mga blockers ng 3BB.
6 serving 20, our score right now. Good job by Lopena there getting that ball. Santiago will go down the middle. 3BB still able to recover that ball. Santiago again, but that will be a net touch, but this time for 3BB.
That's just the third error of 3BB here in this set. A rare one, to say the least.
Adamson trying to crawl their way to closing that lead with 3BB. Quick play by Wimonrat Tanafan.
Ganda ng slide that time. Nakapwesto naman sana si Rica Blanca. But again, they have to really establish their posture, yung kanilang mga braso sa pagkuha sa mga palo ng 3BB.
Good first ball. Mukulangan will set that up for Santiago. That is Sinfo trying again for 3BB. That was Nique trying to claw that ball to the other side, but no avail. 4 touches called on Nique.
Good idea. Pero wrong execution that time. Masyado nang mababa yung bola.
Was almost an error again for Nique, but no. Dimukulangan setting that one up for lalong isip again. That was set too low for that strong attack.
Somehow Adamson is finding their groove on the defensive end as Cordora will come back into the fray, replacing lalong isip.
And their score now is 23-7, just 2 more points before 3BB takes this set. Send that up, and Santiago will try to send that free ball over to the other side. Sinfo, no, another net touch here for Nique.
To say the least, Isa, ilang set points to? Ang dami nito. 14 set points here. Errors already piling up for Adamson University, so you could consider as in parang nape-pressure din itong mga pressure, intimidation, halo-halo na.
Kate Santiago going for the same attack there. Now they will be sending a free ball over to the side of 3BB, and Sinfo gets that ball to touch an opponent's hand and get this first set.
3BB Nakarnnont again playing beautiful volleyball here. Walang magawa ang mga bataan dito ni Coach Lerma Heron. Although Adamson tried several times, but the defense of 3BB is just really unbeatable at that set number 1. Santiago had her moment, Lalong Isip had her moments, but the net defense of the Thais right there, led by Soosok, totally denying Adamson of any passage with those attacks, Isa.
There you have it. That was a pretty far score for Adamson, but they will try to redeem themselves in the second set. Set number 1, 25-7, 3BB Nakarnnont Thailand will take that one. Rebisco Volleyball League Girls 18 and Under National Finals will return with the second set. We'll be right back.
One combi, different combinations. Wafer, cream, and cracker. Cracker, cream, and wafer. Wafer, cracker, and cream. Combi. Kahit anong combi, always a great combination. One combi, different combinations. Wafer, cream, and cracker. Cracker, cream, and wafer. Wafer, cracker, and cream. Combi. Kahit anong combi, always a great combination.
Etong bar ko, over sa choco.
Sa akin, over sa choco ang cake. Pati feeling. Fudge din pala bar mo? Fudge bar. Over sa choco.
Over sa sarap. Fudgy ko yan!
University, this is still the Rebisco Volleyball League Girls 18 and Under National Finals. We are now at set number 2.
Mahirap
hoping
talaga
that
ng trabaho ng
and
Adamson.
Adamson will be able to just really score more and attack more in the set.
But if anything, Adamson University just needs to follow up on their first surge of attack. Pag nakuha naman nila yung bola, pag nakaset up sila ng maayos, nakukuha naman, nakakapalo naman sila. But once they are denied, or pag na-atake na rin sila ng Thailand, nagkakagulo na sila, doon sila nahihirapan.
That was Ynares Size Re. Again, going deep corner for 3BB and getting that shot to go. Good read there by Borromeo. First point for Adamson University for this set will be care of that service error.
Nakikita natin dito, Isa, halos hindi nagpalit ng tao ang 3BB dito. They still fielded that same starting lineup back in set number 1 dito sa ating second set.
That was an easy point right there for Trariaksa.
Supacha Kantrariaksa.
Dali mo na sinasabi yan.
Hindi ko alam kung tama, pero talking about Supacha, kanina makikita natin one more attribute sa kanya setting dito. Hindi ganun katataas yung mga set niya eh. Kaya nahihirapan din yung mga blockers ng Adamson na mabasa kung saan pupunta. Mapa backset o mapa ordinaryong set.
This
ganun
time,
kataas eh.
that drop from Saisri will be good for 3BB. Really varying her attacks here.
You can see the replay dito. Rare times na tumaas dito pero ang ganda naman ng basa kasi nakaabang yung mga blockers. Mapapers yung mga blockers talaga na tumanon, ma-establish pero yung coverage naman nangahabol.
Rica Blanca this time will get that for Adamson University.
Rare times for Adamson to get a point coming off an attack.
Nakikita natin gaano kasipag din tong girls from Adamson University.
That's true, oh.
But this time that service will be too wide for Kate Santiago.
They just have to keep to maintain their focus doon sa laro at doon sa mga kailangan nila gawin. If you're going to ask Coach Lerma, sigurado ang sasabihin yan, kinabahan yung mga bata.
Going up against a powerhouse team such as 3BB that will be rejected by, this one is Susuk. Sawafas, Susuk.
Either way, that one didn't go over. Pero kahit tumama doon sa net, tumama pa rin sa blocker. So, you would know that the blocker is already established in that position kahit mag-isa lang siya.
Good first ball, Di Makulangan setting that one out for Rica Blanca. That will be a point for 3BB. 6-2 is our score right now.
Errors again starting to pile up for Adamson.
Di Makulangan.
Ay.
Hindi naabot ni Tagsip. And that will be another error going towards the score of 3BB.
Ma-excite din si April Tagsip kaya nalunod dun sa set na ginawa ni Di Makulangan. Tama naman yung height kaya lang nauna talagang tumalon si April Tagsip on that play.
They will set that up for Aunanong Saisri.
Very little
atake ni Aunanong Saisri, and she will lead us to our first technical timeout for this set. 8-2 is our score in favor of 3BB.
Dahil sobrang special ka, si Luis mismo ang nagtunaw at nagtimpla ng tsokolate para sakto ang tamis nito.
Lahat ng ito para sa'yo. Bagong Rebisco Crackers Choco. May pasobra dahil special ka.
Hansel Crackers, oh! Pa-share! Hansel Crackers, fandusin ang sarap.
Having a tough time trying to figure out kung unang-una sino ba ang atake sa 3BB on the offensive sets na binibigay ni Sufat at Traviaxa. Pangalawa, pag pumalo na ang 3BB, paano nila pipigilan yung mga atake as an illegal block is called on the side of Adamson University. Tulad nung previous way kanina bago tayo pumasok sa technical timeout. Saisri, Aunanong Saisri, grabe yung atake niya. Again, direct trajectory, pababa eh.
That will be an error, the second error of 3BB in this set.
We are hearing Coach Lerma Hirod from the sideline. Sinasabi niya dito sa mga girls, hindi pa tapos yan.
Just have to keep going, keep fighting as Tagsip will send that ball, serve that ball rather. Another strong hit down the middle. That was a
Nakarnnont. That's Nakarnnont. So Channel Nakarnnont.
Oh, there you go.
Simple quick play that time para kay Nakarnnont.
Santiago with a nice dig. Strong attack. There will be no touch, says our first referee, and that point will go to 3BB.
Those are also the kind of attacks May Enrique does this entire national finals, but at that time she was far to the net nakaabang rin yung mga blockers doon. May Enrique had to readjust.
As Jen Villegas checks in now for Adamson.
A new middle blocker para dito sa Adamson. And that is an ace.
11 serving 3. 12 rather serving 3 is our score right now.
Really easier said than done. Pag sinabihan mo yung mga players mo to relax and loosen up, no?
This is, of course, pressure-packed for Adamson, especially facing a powerhouse team such as 3BB here.
But if you're Adamson, you just have to focus on those kind of plays. Naka-attack points sila kanina.
Oh, naman, and also accepting the challenge para to really improve their game. Rica Blanca on the service line right now. It is an easy point for Don Fonsinfo there.
That was an excellent approach that time from Sinfo. Tama yung height ng bola, tama yung height ng talo niya. Saktong-sakto nung tumama yung kanyang palad dun sa palo.
Good first ball, but that was an over-reception. That was Stanafan finding a way for that ball to drop in that ball. Rather, there will be a timeout called again by Coach Lerma. Let's listen in.
You're here for one reason, lumaban. Yun lang. Okay, you're here for one reason, lumaban. Huwag kayong tumigil. Ano yung sinabi ko kanina? Anong purpose? Gawin nyo lang kung ano. Yung gusto nyo gawin. Eh bakit ang gusto nyo gawin, tumigil lang? Ang gusto nyo gawin, mabugbog lang? Yun ba yung gusto nyo gawin? O ano pang gusto nyo gawin? Manalo, coach. Ha? Manalo. Eh yung kilos nyo, hindi pang panalo yan. Tigil kayo ng tigil.
Uy, wala ka Adamson!
Mag-isip kayo.
A motherly huddle that time from Coach Lerma Heron. Of course, recognizing that her girls really look dejected, lalo doon sa huddle kanina. You're just gonna see all their faces.
But of course, tama nga naman, hindi pwede tumigil. Just have to keep
Totoo.
going. As Santiago will send that back. That will land outside, giving another point to Adamson.
That one was too wide, coming from Soosok. Somehow iniwas siya rin sa blockers. Kasi nakita niya itong kanyang pag-angat. Finding the open spot, Yana missed that target.
Rica Blanca with that attack in the middle, and that will be good.
That's a very difficult back row attack from the wing mula kay Rica Blanca. Saisari was just too far, a step far away from the target.
Don Fonsinfon getting this rejected. Here we go to Santiago again, and that off the block goes out.
Now you would like the movement of Adamson University. They're on that day. Very fluid. Walang, lahat sila magaslaw na. Kumikilos na.
The drop will be no good. Santiago again from that side. Attack too strong. That ball was just too fast for Nakarnnont.
And this forced Coach Tanakit to call time here for 3BB Thailand. Just a huddle to stop the momentum of Adamson University dito. 6 na lang inahabol dito ng Adamson, Isa.
They were able to really catch up quickly in this set. That'll be set up for Donphon again. Great save there. That almost scored a point. Great defense by Adamson.
Umiingay ng Adamson dito.
Rica Blanca. That was a soft attack from Susok Salfa.
Great deceptive play there by Sok. As you see some substitutions just to maintain another wing attacker up front.
This one now serving is
Parachat.
Intarasi.
Another setter here for 3BB.
Santiago will try to attack here.
That is good.
That is good down the line attack for Kate Santiago.
Adamson at this most crucial time. Dito nila nakita yung kanilang kumpiyansa. Isa.
9 serving 15. Unti-unti nang nalalapit ang ating score. Combination play rejected right there. Back row attack from Masai Serino. Go. And the rally goes on. Still
Great block.
rejected.
Di pa tapos to.
Santiago will finish that rally off. With a great attack finding that open.
And that put a smile on the face of Coach Lerma Heron. Great play. Di makulangan to Kate Santiago through the blocker's hands. Malayo rin yung coverage ng tie that time.
Di makulangan and Tagsip really guarding that net. That'll be set up for Santiago again. Santiago has been trying with those attacks, but that will now not go over the net. And into our second technical timeout, 16-10, 3BB with a 6-point lead. We'll be right back.
If you can multitask with your phone, you can multitask with your snack. Rebisco Extreme. Filling satisfies craving, energy booster, OMG! Multitask with Extreme. It's chocolate, it's biscuit, it's extreme!
Yan ang pamilya ko. Sarap ng feeling kapag kasama sila. Namiss ko to.
Ako o Rebisco?
Siyempre naman, yung Rebisco. Ang nagpapasarap ng feeling ko, pamilya ko at Rebisco.
Adamson University.
But he's still tall. A tall mountain to climb pa dito para sa Adamson. But good sign here dahil nakikita natin nawala na yung tightness sa mga players dito ni Coach Lerma. Lahat kumikilos na. Lahat aktibo na. At ang resulta nun, ayan, nakakapuntos. Ang unang puntos pa lamang yan ni Tagsip.
Tagsip finally able to get an attack down that middle. Si Makulangan now on the service line. That will be an error for Di Makulangan.
What the cool kids used to say, that's a bummer. You're starting to get your groove. Pagdating sa opensa, nakakapalo ka na. Pero matatapos sa momento mo with a service error.
Rica Blanca will go. That was too close to the net, able to save that one. Tagsip again, back-to-back points for April Tagsip.
Don't look now, Isa. Pagdating sa attack points, as we see this quick play here, papunta kay April Tagsip. Adamson's already ahead pagdating sa attack points department, ha? Against 3BB. Great coverage there by Adamson.
this will be Ynares' attack. She'll try again. This time off the blocker's hand and out.
If anything, Adamson University is showing why they are the NCR champions, why they are a UAAP perennial contender. They're just giving their all right here against 3BB Nakarnnont.
Almost a point for Tagsip. But that will be finished off by Don Fonsinfo.
Just as we said nung kanina, lamang ng Adamson University pagdating sa mga atake. Don Fonsinfo, courtesy of this attack, balik na naman sa 3BB ang kalamangan pagdating sa attack points. However, this is still a 7-point lead for 3BB.
Single block right there. Precisely off the blocker's hand, still able to return that ball to Adamson. Tagsip almost his point again. Free ball. That would be Mary Grace Borromeo for Adamson.
Nakikita natin dito yung variety of attacks ng Adamson as you see the replay. Great set coming from Rica Blanca. Talagang pinalo na lang. Sinamantala na lang yung pagkakataon nandito sila sa sulok. Pinalo na lang malakas si Borromeo. Either that one will go out of the blocker's hands or tatagos yun. Ang nangyari, tumagos yung palo.
There you go. Prompted substitutions, but Rica Blanca fast on her feet and able to send that ball back to 3BB.
5-point lead here for 3BB. Mahabol ang Adamson.
Not able to get that first ball, and that will be a service ace for April Tagsip.
The first service ace of Adamson University we just saw right there, Isa.
But right now, coach of 3BB will call a timeout. Well, we can only assume that these players from 3BB are starting to get rattled right now. But again, having to work around the offense of Adamson University.
But what is interesting here on that timeout huddle ng Adamson, pinaupo ni Coach Lerma yung kanyang mga players. She just let those players relax and compose themselves because, again, they are getting their group. They're just down by 4 here.
This time, Saisri.
You just see that athleticism of Ynares. Ang taas nung talon niya. That's how we could say it. Ang taas lang talaga.
Rica Blanca. Ooh, that will be good for Rica Blanca.
Off the blocker's hands. It went past those back row defenders and Rica Blanca just scored a point.
Right, so Rica Blanca really stepping it up here. Great effort there by Kate Santiago, but that was just too strong of a hit from Don Fonsinfo.
And also credit to that net defense of Adamson. They did the right thing there. Nagbilang sila before they jump para sabay silang makakaangat, sabay nila mabibigyan ng harang yung palo ni Sinfo. But the strike of Sinfo was really uncontainable, close to unstoppable.
Ynares will try to drop that ball. No. Borromeo. That was an easy point for Mary Grace Borromeo there.
Great off-speed attack. Hindi na nahabol yung pancake that time. It went really low.
Good first ball. Going from Sinfo again. Adamson able to get that. Kicks and Chago. It was just too strong with that attack. Our score now 22, serving 17. But before that, Coach Lerma calls a timeout. Let's listen in.
Gusto mo pumatay agad ng bola, wala pa sa kamay mo yung bola, sumisigaw ka na. Alam mo na, hindi ka makakit sa area. Enjoy nyo lang kayo, pag nag-enjoy na, nakakapag-supply na tayo. Okay? Huwag na lang kayo tumigil. O, isa receive tayo, sino na harapan? O, dalawa. Middle activation. Huwag mo siya, pag maganda receive, middle activation tayo. Uy, huwag ka manggigil. Isa-isang puntos.
This is a really familiar huddle na nakikita natin sa Adamson. Reminds me of a certain Thai coach that used to do here in the Philippines. But again, going back, at least Coach Lerma was able to bring out yung masasabi natin, nailabas sa mga players yung kanilang kaba, kanilang takot na kalaban itong 3BB.
And of course, that's the way to go, point by point. That ball will go out. And another point for 3BB.
Don't look now, 3BB just needing 2 points to get win number 3.
Now it's from Jen Villegas, seeing first action here for Adamson.
Nakaisa pa. Ano mo nakakatuwa dyan na mamaya pag-uusapan nila pagdating sa kanilang mga hotel o kanila sa mga dorms, sasabihin niya, oy, nakapalo ako ng isa kanina doon sa Thai blocker.
Santiago! Oh, that was a net touch for 3BB. Yes. Malapit na naman tong Adamson University. It's a 4-point game.
You're 3BB, you have to be wary.
Another easy shot right there for Wimon Ratanafan.
5 match points, Isa.
Already at match point.
But we can see the variety of attacks here being shown here by 3BB.
This will be for Santiago again, but blocked by 3BB, and that is it. 3BB,
winner of this match,
3BB Thailand, undefeated.
Adamson University was dealt for their first loss dito sa kanilang national finals. But again, 3BB was just really too much for Adamson University. The defense of 3BB hindi nakaporma ang Adamson. Although nakaporma sila in a bit, but again, the dominance of the likes of Don Poncinfo, Saisri Aunanong, the blockings of Soosok right there, the domination, the distribution of their setter, Supacha Contrareaxa, it was just really too much for Adamson.
3BB Nakarnnont Thailand able to get this win in 2 sets, 27-7 and 25-19. Up next, our last game for today's game day. California Academy going up against St. Alexius College. This is still the Rebisco Volleyball League Girls 18 and under National Finals.